Hello and welcome to another episode of Lane by Lane, a show where my guests don't wear any pants because you can't see below their shoulders. And today, my guests are Aiden Zyrene Moon, David Freak Turley, and Clayton Captain Flowers Reigns. Gentlemen, feeling breezy down there today? How we doing?
Doing great.
Absolutely. It's hot outside, Dash.
I hear that. It is. We've got that heat wave here in LA. We're trying to stay cool. Gentlemen, are you ready to get into it?
Yeah, let's go.
We know the rules.
Go.
We know how this works, so we're diving in. 3 questions. The first one is, with Phoenix 1 coming back from Rift Rivals with some success, where do you expect them to finish on the ladder at the end of the regular season? So we're projecting their finish for the end of the regular season. We're going to start over here with Captain Flowers. Ready, go.
I'm going to put him at number 5.
Number 5. All right. Hit me with why.
All right. I still don't think that they're, despite the fact that Mike Young is absolutely on fire right now. He's putting the flame in Phoenix 1, not the bad kind of flame, the good kind of the flame where they're taking over everybody. I still think Phoenix 1's got a long way to go if they want to break into the likes of Cloud9, Immortals, TSM, and CLG. I think they're good. I think they're going to be playoffs good. I don't think they're going to be good enough to beat those 4.
All right, but they performed better than Cloud9, arguably.
They were against the
Rift
EU
Rivals.
teams.
Okay. See, we should have had him on last week for the Trash Talk segment. He's already doing better than the rest of you in that regard. We'll give him an extra 100 points for that. Freak, moving on to you. Where does Phoenix 1 finish at the end of the regular season?
Oh, I thought Flowers was close, but it's going to be 6th place.
Sixth
I agree.
place.
They are roughly a 5th place caliber team, maybe a 4th place caliber team. The problem is they are matches behind right now. They're sitting at, what, 3 and 7? So they've got to actually lap a bunch of teams to get there. They're sitting in 8th right now. So to make up 2 to 3 positions is going to require a very winning record. They've got to bypass Envy, Echo Fox, a Dignitas to get up there. And I think they'll pass 2 of them at least, but it's going to be a bit of a slower road. They've only got, 4 weeks left to play. They got 8 matches to make up that deficit. And look, maybe they win their quarterfinal. If you're saying where they go in the playoffs, maybe they make top 4. But as far as regular season standings, I think they reach 6th because they're running out of time.
Okay, how good are they? What place are they good enough to be in, even if they don't have the games to get there?
4 or 5. I think it's very, very close. Them versus Cloud, that would be a very compelling BO5. I think that would be really, really close right now. I think they're not TSM, Immortals, or CLG status, but I think they're around Cloud9 status.
But in actuality, 5th and 6th, taken off the tables. Irene, what do you got for me?
I think these guys have little faith in my boy Mike Young. I think that they're going to go all the way up, but they're going to end the regular season in 4th, and then in playoffs, they'll hit 3rd, and they'll have that 3rd place match win. I think Mike Young will be able to carry them a ton of it. And they have the MVP from last split, and they have this season's Rookie of the Split / MVP, and he's doing incredibly well.
MVP. You just threw that in there real quick. I love it.
You forget about my boy Nispi,
He just got Rift Rivals.
Rookie,
He just got Rift Rivals MVP for the group stage.
The guy
this guy is sick.
All aboard the Mike Young faith train right here for Zyrene.
I love there's a lot of room to go.
Yes, he definitely has room to go. All right, moving on to our next question. This one is a totally departure from Phoenix 1. What is the best ARAM champion in the game? I'm doing this while Azale's not on the show, so we can actually give you guys a chance, because he is the ARAM king. Freak, we're going to start with you on this one. Best ARAM champion, hit me up.
I am almost certain that it is Sona. Sona has insane situational awareness in ARAM. You've got, all of her abilities will affect all 5 teammates, the W, the E, the Q, so she scales infinitely with team fighting. Shielding is not mitigated by the whole healing reduction aura, so of the supports, she's actually not hurt as much. The shield is more powerful than the heal. She's got early poke, early lane dominance, right? She has early game power. She scales very well with ability power, actually, compared to someone like a Janna, who's going to take all the farm and just screw everyone over by just the tornado taking the CS away. Sona can go Lich Bane, she can go Death Cap, she can go Ardent Sensor to buff everyone up. Again, with the 5-man shield.
Looking at win rates, looking at all these things.
Sona is insanely...
I want to hear from Zyrene. Zyrene, jump in here. Who's the best ARAM champion?
Best ARAM champion is Evelyn, because when you win, it's like, what were you even doing? It's the worst. She's so hard to win with, and if I'm playing ARAM, I want to be so troll that they have no idea what's going on.
Oh my God, you're stealthing
That's not
around.
the question.
Stealthing around in a single lane. I love it.
He said best.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't say what wins the most.
Exactly. I love it. I love where he went with it. He said it's the best one to win with. Well, that's a good point.
All right. I still think you're both wrong.
What?
I still think,
All right.
you both don't know what you're talking
Captain
about.
Flowers has been waiting patiently. We're just going to go over to him. What do you got?
Best ARAM champion is Lux. Why Lux? Because Lux has long range. Freak's
Yes.
talking about Sona, how she's good on the map. She's too short range. Long range stuff can punish her. Lux, she does so much damage from so far away.
Yep.
She has offense, she has defense, she has
Yeah, you got
utility.
Jace, you got Varus, you got all these guys with long range.
Zyrene is on
AFK, not
fire. I
flame.
want
I'm
to
just
listen to the
saying.
monologue a little longer. Keep listing long-range champions.
I mean,
for me.
you could Zareth. Let's keep going here. You can just have, you know, the artillery of Zareth. You could have the long range.
Even
You could-
Zach
I
is
mean,
long
right.
range. His engaged
There's
range
so much
is
range in our game.
Come on. What
A
are these
Zir
guys
soldier.
even
Zach
thinking?
doesn't fire
And you know how
straight.
he's just standing
Sorry, Zyrene is still
Let's talk
talking,
about
guys.
this. Let's talk
Zyrene
about
has
this, man.
things to say. I need y'all to calm down.
Azir soldiers have such a long range. I mean, the power creep of range in our game has actually been making me feel kind of bad. So, you know, I might have to change my answer here. Maybe I'm going to have to go, no, never mind. I'm still sticking with Evelyn. That's the best answer.
All right. Oh, my God, I'm dying up here right now.
Yeah.
Oh, no! Captain Flowers
okay.
is
He's back,
ultra
he's back.
frozen.
Yeah,
the
I
game
know,
itself
because
didn't
I
want you
keep
to come
getting
back.
timed
I'm
out.
gonna push us ahead to question number 3. You have a chance to create your own branded skin for a single champion. Which champion do you choose? And what is the recall animation? Zyrene, we're coming to you first as our points leader. Can you hold on to it?
I'm going to go with Team Fortress 2 Caitlyn.
Team Fortress 2 Caitlyn.
And the
All right.
recall, you're going to pull any hat. None of this.
you took my hat thunder.
My hat
thunder.
Get any hat. You get a headset. You get a hat. And best part is, every time you recall, the hat stays, and you stack it on top of it. So you end up with like a top hat, and then a tri-corner hat on top, red mage hat, blue mage hat. You're just gonna get all these hats
going.
on top.
All right, Captain Flowers, on the topic of hats and Caitlyn, it's perfect transition to you. What's your champion and recall animation?
My champion, as always, is Skarner, and this time it is Pool Party Skarner. I've been
Party
thinking about this
Skarner.
one since summers ago. This is a dream of mine. He's a big old lobster.
How does a scorpion
He's
lobster
a
go to
lobster.
the pool?
He goes to the pool when all of his abilities are water
Aquatic?
effects, and when he goes back, he sees a cage drop in front of him. He's like, oh man, this is a lobster cage, and it's tasty, and there's bait in there, and he crawls in, and then he gets trapped, but he's Skarner, so he's a badass. He clips and claws his way
Much
out.
like
He
you
does
playing
like some
if
of
you're getting
these.
trapped and
This is
eaten every
the
game.
longest recall animation in the world.
No, it's not the longest. Think about some of the other ones.
You get 8
Fiora duels
seconds.
with a crab.
You get 8
Skarner can
seconds,
escape
Flowers.
a lobster cage and clap his claws around.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I love it. I love it. I
Hard
love
countered
it. All
by
right,
rubber
Freak,
bands,
what do you got for me?
All right, my no idea. So you know how we have like legendary skins and ultimate skins and chromas? We got the Teemo line of skins. Every champion looks like Teemo. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. Pick any champion you want. Dash, pick a champion.
Vi.
Vi's gonna look like Teemo, all right?
No, I don't want that.
Yeah, all right.
I
So
don't
when she
want
goes
that.
to the recall, all
I
right?
don't want to give you
takes the
any
collar, puts it in the air,
points.
takes him off, grabs out a blow dart gun, and starts blinding everyone around her.
I'm gonna
and
listen
recalls
to
back.
this, but unfortunately, anyone
Teemo
that
line of
chooses
skins.
Teemo in my presence,
Teemo line of skins.
you don't get any points.
This is not okay.
This does mean that you will get second. All right, Zyrene, you've won again. You are crushing it here on Lane by Lane.
He's cheating.
For another week.
You got 1,000
What do you
points
have?
for Evelyn and ARAM.
Second round.
It's like I'm here every week or
Please,
something, you know?
Please. I'll bring you back out of it here
Yeah.
for a moment. Oh, no!
Yay! I win.
Zyrene, what do you have to say for yourself as the winner today?
I feel like people shouldn't be so hard on losers, just like these guys and also EU at Rift Rivals, because like you always have to look at the context of how the person won. And just like NA and here,
I'm gonna give you some
I had
more
an easy
points.
group.
Yeah, it happens, right? And we can't, you know what? It's only one game. We can't put all the stock into one game. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for this week's episode of Lane by Lane. If you enjoyed yourselves, please hit us up on Twitter with that hashtag LanexLane or on Reddit. Any of the places, we'll be checking it out. For now, though, say goodbye to you, say goodbye to these guys, and we'll see you next week. Good night.